The diagram below shows a sketch of the triangle ABC with AB equals x centimeters, AC is 2x minus 3 centimeters, and angle BAC is 150 degrees. The area of the triangle ABC is 6.75 centimeters squared. Show that x satisfies the equation 2x squared minus 3x minus 27 equals 0, hence evaluate x. Find the length of BC. Give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. The point D lies on BC and is such that AD is perpendicular to BC. Find the length of AD. Give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. So let's have a look at this then. Here's the question in summary form. So here's our triangle then. Show that we've got this equation. So we know the area. So let's use that property then. So part A, here the area, which is 6.75, is equal to half BC sine A, isn't it? This times the sine of the included angle. X times 2x minus 3 then, times sine of 150, which we know to be a half. Tap it in the calculator if you need to. So half times a half is a quarter, so move that up to the other side and becomes a 4, doesn't it? A quarter, move that up to be 4. 6.75 is 27 over 4 as a fraction. You can tap it in the calculator if you need to. 27 over 4. And then we can expand this bracket now because that's all that's left here. So that's 2x squared minus 3x. Now the 4's will cancel. So we can just bring everything over to this side and read from right to left. 2x squared minus 3x minus, move the 27 over, equals 0. That's what we wanted to show for part A. And find x. So let's factorize it then. 2x, x. We've got to use 9 threes. If we put the 9 here and the 3 there, then hopefully it should work. It's a minus, so the bigger product will be this, a minus. So we get 2x squared plus 6 minus 9 is minus 3. Minus times plus is a minus. 9 threes are 27. This will give a negative x, which we're not interested in for this problem, and this will give x equals 9 over 2 as a solution here, and that's 4.5 centimeters, isn't it? Okay, so that's our answer then for x. Find BC to 2dp. So we want this length here. So we'll have to use the cosine rule because we've got the two sides and the included angle. So x is 4.5, so let's put that in here. And this is 2, 4.5 is 9, minus 3 is 6, so this side is 6. So we can work out BC straight away. So BC squared then, or BC is equal to, I'm going to leave off the square and I'm going to square root the other side. But for the moment it's BC squared is equal to x squared, which is 4 squared, 4.5 rather, squared, plus the 6, the other side squared, minus 2 times the product of these two, times the cosine of the included angle on these two sides, which is 150. So that's what we need to work out then. But let's just, now we'll do the whole of this square rooted, and we can get rid of that square there, can't we, and just work out BC straight away on the calculator. So we've got 4.5 squared plus 6 squared minus 2 times the 4.5 times the 6 times the cosine of the included angle, which was 150, equals, now that goes into answer, A and S, as 103 point something. So if we do square root of the answer now, and press equals, we'll get the answer 10.15 to 2dp. So 10.15 centimeters then, and that's to 2 decimal places. So there's BC. D now lies on BC, so I've drawn it in here, such that AD, so I've drawn it in here, is perpendicular to BC. Find the length of AD, find this length here, to 2dp. So we need this angle here, because we know x, and if we do this side, will be just x sine b, won't it? So if we use the sine rule, we should be able to get sine b here, shouldn't we? Because we've got this angle, this side now is 10.15. over the sine will equal this side 6 over the sine of b. So let's write that down, part C. So remember the sine rule, it was 10.15 was the long side over the sine 150 was equal to the 6 side over the sine of b, wasn't it? Let's just go back up to double check that. 10.15 over sine 150 is equal to this side, which is 6 over the sine of b. So now we can read off what sine b is. Sine b, move that up there, is equal to 6 times sine 150. 6 times a half is 3, because sine 150 is a half, over 10.15. So there's sine b. And now, so the answer then, AD. Remember we said it was a right angled triangle, it was x sine b, which equals 4.5 times sine b, which is times 3 over 10.15. So let's just remind ourselves that it is x sine b. Look at the right angled triangle. X sine of b is this side here, is next to the right angled triangle. Okay, so we just need to tap that in the calculator then. So it's 4.5 times sine b. What have we got? 3 times 3 divided by 10.15 equals decimal 1.33 to 2 dp. 1.33 centimeters, and that's to 2 decimal places.